Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, 28th of April, back in the reading nook with a cup of tea on what is a bright, very breezy and cool afternoon. And of course, I have a parcel to unbox, or rather continue unboxing, because this has come all the way from Hungary and I have still things in here to bring out and show you. So last time I believe it was this, which is Echoes of Fomalhaut, issue 4 of Gabor Lux's Fanzine. So on that basis you should know what's coming next when I pull out the next envelope, because what he does, he packages each envelope separately, each booklet separately. It's in here. So the next one is this one. I'll just get the knife. Now I've already reviewed issues 1 to 4. What I do, essentially every time there's a bank holiday, I do fanzine focus, and over the course of the weekend I will do 4 reviews of different fanzines, essentially showcasing a range of subjects and genres. Typically it's fantasy in one form or another, basically because there are a lot of fantasy role-playing fanzines out there these days, essentially spurred on by the old school Renaissance. So let's get this one open and see what interesting contents it has. Just slide the knife in there. There we go. And pulling this out, we have, first off, there's the issue, there's the map. Each issue comes with a nice little map, generally one-sided. This one isn't one-sided, this one is all is well. It's all is well in Sleepy Hollow. It plays cartography to the town of Sleepy Haven, which will appear as a full scenario or full location in the fanzine. And then on the back we've got the divided town of Tiwaz, played cartography, and they can mark that up. And as you can see, that's on very quite nicely done, nice sort of stiff paper. There's no nothing skimped on that. So what we have. Echoes of Fomalhaut, issue 5, the Enchantment of Vashundara. Okay, and I know I've garbled that. I apologise. So this is the latest issue that I have. I've got some more coming because I want to continue reviewing them, because it's always interesting to track a fanzine's evolution over its lifetime. And the interesting thing about a lot of these fanzines now is they don't go out of print. You can continue maintaining, you keep them in print via drive-through-rpg.com or wherever you, whatever vehicle you basically platform you use to provide your fanzines. So essentially, the Enchantment of Vashundara. We've got an adventure straight off by Zolt Varga, which is basically the titular title. Designed for levels 3 to 4. So there we go, straight into that. No messing about. And we have a gardens and villa to explore. Nice clear maps there. Let's have a look, see what it says about this. Okay, set in a vast villa, and essentially. Essentially, it's inhabited by a giant who is in trouble. So that gives it, you've got an automatic sense of interesting scale there. You know, going back to, you know, sort of like, I mean, obviously, Jack and the Beanstalk with, you know, the giant at the top of the beanstalk. I've got middle level and so on. So quite a lengthy scenario in this. Hanging gardens. I mean, really nice map illustrations as well. That's really quite nice and clear, and flavourful. And then we come on to the divided town of Tiwaz. And this fanzine is basically, it's Hungarian, so it's it's steeped certainly in a European sensibility, Eastern European sensibility, which gives it a certain different approach to its fantasy, which you'll see in a lot of things, like stuff from Kobold Press. So yeah, it's a very different type of or different flavour of fantasy, I should say. It's still written for this is still written for AD&D, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, or Osric, or Advanced Labyrinth. Or it would work with Astonishing Tales of Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. So they've got a map of the town, which the player characters have access to with their own copy. We go on to the Armsman of Tuaz, and then we've got a second adventure in here, Plunder of the Stone Sacks, and here we have a creature that is very I would say its fantasy is different. It's almost as if it's from Tecumel, Petal Throne, like the Hoiga and other creatures. And we have a mini map of the dungeon down below, and the adventurers plundering it there. So that's, you've got two levels. Let's have a look going through. So there's the second level there. So again, nice artwork, just illustrating this. I really do like it's one of the things is Youth Enthusiasts bring, it's some really good artwork these days. And then we come on to All Is Well in Sleepy Haven. I keep wanting to say Sleepy Hollow, entirely different thing. A description of another town. In some ways, what I would possibly like with these sort of things is like if you some points you want to step back from and go, okay, where do these fit in a setting? Do these fit in one of the publisher's different settings? And perhaps he'll get to that in perhaps a future issue, because this is issue 4. He's up to issue 8 of the long-running fanzine. This one I am planning to review for this weekend, or as I should say, the weekend of May the 1st. As I say, basically bank holiday fanzine reviews for me. So yeah, this is Echoes From Fomalhaut issue 5. Nice little fanzine, quite a bit of, there's a darker edge to it. It's fantasy, it's not particularly light. You've got a couple of good locations and 2 adventures in there for you to play. I think you'd be quite happy with that. Honestly, I do. So yeah, and these are still available. You can order them direct from the publisher in Hungary. He does ship. I've got basically more to come, as I say, and thus for me to unbox and then review. So yeah, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. If you have, please click the like button down below, and if you've got any feedback or comments, then I do take the time to read them. And if you've enjoyed this unboxing, I do more. There are plenty of more unboxings to go and look at, and of course you'll feel free to subscribe, and then you'll get alerts when I upload recordings of me out here in the garden gabbling about fanzines and games and things, and of course drinking tea. Again, thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.